Gideon, so what time do you sleep at all? Because you are always active pushing the Shatta movement agenda.
Yo, shout outs to VA stand up. Shout outs to the SM boss.
I know,
Shout outs to
right?
all the SM fans. Brasa, man, shout outs
Mm,
to you. Thank you
thank
for
you.
having me on. I appreciate it, man. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody, man.
Same to you, bro.
When it comes to the SM movement here, Charlie, we don't sleep, oh. It's
Mm, mm,
24/7. We don't sleep.
mm.
I can feel
Yeah,
it. I can feel it.
Because sometimes when I get the information,
Mm-hmm.
there's a big time difference.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, by the time I get the information, you guys have already had a nice sleep and
mm-hmm.
waking up, and I'm just not getting the information. So by the
True.
time I go active,
Mm,
it's pretty late. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Now let's hit it straight. I know you guys don't have time, so let's manage the few minutes that we get here to do something. For the past weeks or days, I know Shatta movement people all over the world. They have been happy, they have been jubilating, they have been excited about Shatta's performance in Jamaica. And even the trip to Jamaica. I know initially you sent me messages, I mean, will Shatta go, will Shatta not go? Now, we in Ghana, we know how it feels like. We don't know how it feels like in the diaspora, in abroad. So we want to come to you. Tell us about it. The announcement that Shatta was going to perform, and again, the fact that he was really able to make it via a private jet, the after performance, all the issues that came with it. I want to get your opinion with it, starting with the announcement that when Vibes Cartel made that announcement, to you as a Shatta movement supporter in the environment where you are in America, how was it like for you?
Oh my God, this was uh, it was almost like my dream. It was like a dream come true for me. Even though it
okay.
was Shatta's dream, I felt like
Mm,
it was my dream because I was so excited
mm.
for Wale to be able to perform with his idol, somebody he's looked up to for so long, and he's been wanting to meet and perform with. They have a song together, the Mansa Musa song, and
Yeah,
even
yeah.
Wale did a song for him, free world
Free the
boss and
boss.
everything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Exactly.
Mm,
So
mm.
when we heard the news, when the bus came out, that's how we all heard it when they put up the bus, the party bus, and we saw Shatta's face on there. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
goodness, you couldn't tell me nothing. I mean,
Mm,
I was super excited. And you know what? The placement of Shatta's picture on that bus
mm-hmm.
says a
Mm-hmm.
lot. I mean, you
Mm.
have Popcorn, you had Spice, you had Skinny
Sean
Banks and all of
Storm.
them,
Mm,
Sean
mm.
Storm, and then you have Shatta and Busta Bus
Busta Rhymes, yeah.
on top of the bus
Mm,
with his name
mm,
on there.
mm.
I was like, I mean, there's nothing you can tell me right now. I was super excited, super
True,
excited. So
true,
yeah, when
true.
we all find out that's the way we all found out is through the
Mm,
bus. Yeah.
mm. See,
But then you were not too sure whether Shatta was going to honor this invitation because you know Shatta's feelings when it comes to traveling. He's not really a fan of the plane like that. So you were
Yeah.
not too sure. Again, you asked so many questions and finally it came. How did you get to be sure finally that oh Shatta will be going? How did you get that information?
I think by listening to you guys, by watching your show all the time,
mm-hmm.
and then also, Shatta came out and made a post himself that,
Yeah.
if the world boss is calling, he's got to go and honor that. That's
Mm.
how I knew he was going to go. But initially, I even told you to put some drugs in his food or some drinks and let him sleep and tie him up and put him on the plane. But when he made the post that he was going, and then you guys gave us a little bit of hints here and there. You, Roland, and Chamo, you
Mm,
guys gave us a little hints here and there. So that's when I was
mm,
like, oh, for sure he's going. And then
mm, mm.
Vibes Cartel also was making a lot of interviews. He was doing a lot of
Mm-hmm.
interviews
Mm-hmm.
and live videos, and he was mentioning Shatta's name in the interviews. And I
Yeah,
was
true.
like, there's no way Shatta's not going to go with all
Mm,
this love he's
mm.
receiving from Vibes Cartel. There's no way he's not going to go.
Mm, mm, mm. Now, finally, he was there. He was able to do some of his songs on the stage with Vibes Cartel. Right after so many commentaries here and there, you, as a believer of the Shatter movement dream, What is your general overview about the performance of Shatta Wale?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. I'm not gonna say stuff because I'm a SM fan or whatever. But the truth and the fact is facts. Um, we all have seen, first of all, the impact that his performance have had on his career so far. You know,
Yeah.
Shatta said something. He says, travel with a purpose.
Mm.
He traveled with a purpose. The
True.
performance was perfect to me.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Mm-hmm.
perfect because think about this, brother, man. The very first song he performed was
Mm-hmm.
Mansa Musa with Vibes Cartel. There
Facts.
was no way he wasn't going to do a song that had Vibes Cartel on it. Of course, that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. That let the
Mm.
Jamaicans know that, yo, I have a song with the world boss, the king
Mm.
of dancehall music already. I have a song
Mm.
with him. And then you
Mm.
see how I just did the transition to already?
Mm-hmm.
That already song is a tribute to both of them. They both
Yeah.
are kings already. If you listen
Mm.
to the lyrics, they are both kings already. So it was almost like Shatta was paying a tribute to Vibes Cartel and telling him, yo, you are a king already, no matter what you have been through, going to jail for 13 years. Now you're back. You are still the king of dancehall music. And look at the concert you're putting on.
Yeah.
After you've been in jail for 13 years, you still remain the king. And
Mm.
then, and then guess what? The already song, everybody was watching this concert.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. You talk
Mm-hmm.
about Drake, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Busta Rhymes. You had DJ Khaled. Everybody tweet about this concert. Guess
Mm.
who may be watching? Guess who may be watching?
Mm.
For some reason, Jay-Z, Beyonce could be watching because the
Facts.
world was watching. So if Jay-Z or Beyonce see that Shatta Wale is performing the song that they recorded together, that gives Shatta Wale another buzz from the Beehive. That gives
Facts.
maybe Beyonce excitement that, yo, Shatta Wale is performing our song. Okay?
Mm.
So,
Mm.
and that
Mm.
also
Mm.
tells everybody that I have a song with the greatest entertainer after Michael Jackson, that I am
True.
that guy. Shatta Wale, I
Mm.
am that guy.
Mm. Mm.
So that
Mm.
song was very strategic. And then you come to the
On
God
God.
song.
Mm.
Bro, I mean, come on, man. Look at the magic that song is doing. That everything that you have been through, you got to depend on God. And the
Mm.
melodies and the way he sung that song is so spiritual. I mean, I can listen to that song 50 times a day and I get a different feeling every time. And
Mm.
that's
Mm.
exactly the magic and the feeling that the people are feeling right now. And that's why that
Facts.
song has gained over 200K more streams.
Mm.
Shutta's numbers on all different platforms are going up. I mean,
Yeah.
the impact of this performance is something that you cannot pay for. Even if
Mm.
Shatta didn't get paid for to perform, this right here, the impact after the performance is his payment.
Fact, fact, fact. Now, interestingly, you come to Ghana, and this understanding that you have, what you are sharing with us now, you come to Ghana and it looks like Ghanaians saw something different. There are some people, not everybody though. There are some people whose reviews have been negative, whose reviews have been less mark, and where you are, when you see into Ghana and you see some of these negative reviews running here and there, what comes to mind?
I mean, Brasham, I'm not surprised. I am not
Mm-hmm.
surprised one bit. And did I expect anything different? No, because we know our people and we know how they treat Shatta Wale. So
Mm-hmm.
did I expect them to really sit there and give him praises? I mean, a king is not accepted in his own home.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing with Vibes Cartel. He's not accepted amongst the media back in Jamaica. And
Mm-hmm.
and Shatta Wale's life is the same thing. See, these
Mm.
two guys are like parallel. They're like exact same person.
Yeah.
Shatta Wale went to jail, came back and had a concert called what? The Freedom Wave concert.
That's true.
Vibes Cartel goes to jail, comes back and have a Freedom Street concert.
Mm. Mm.
Both of
Mm.
Vibes
Mm.
Cartel is known as the dancehall king. Shatta Wale, we've been calling Shatta the African dancehall king, and
Yeah.
now Vibes Cartel has put a stamp on it, saying that he
Mm.
is the African dancehall king. So these
Facts.
two people, life is like the same. So did I expect the media to say anything good about Shatta Wale's performance, or some gatekeepers to say anything good about Shatta Wale's performance?
Mm-hmm.
No. I would have been
Mm.
shocked if they did say something good about Shatta Wale's performance.
I
So I'm not
see.
surprised at all. I am not surprised
Mm.
at all, Brasame.
I see. Now, there seems to be so much love coming from Jamaica at the moment. When you go online, commentaries on Shatta Wale's videos, posts that we've been seeing online, everything is heading to the fact that Jamaicans have found a new sound. They found a new personality that they love. When you also read some of these comments, what do you think should be the in thing for both Shatta movement and even the Jamaican fans together?
Question. I already got a lot of suggestions. You know me, I be texting you all my suggestions, all kinds of hours.
I
Brasame,
know,
I
right?
think I think one thing that you guys and Shatta need to do is let's make Shatta a frequent visitor to Jamaica. And I know you laugh because our man, I just said, yeah, the children more playing the two. I said, no, I call.
Really,
You better private jet amount. I don't know if I'm call wow.
I think that is one of the main things that it needs to happen. I think a video for Masa Musa needs to happen.
mm-hmm.
A video for the Masa Musa needs to happen where we can
Okay.
release it and promote it back in Jamaica. And
Mm.
then a remix with the On Guard song will
Mm.
also be great with Vibes Cartel on it. And to give it a different feel of like maybe having a church choir in the
Mm-hmm.
background singing the chorus. And I think
Mm.
that will give it a more spiritual and emotional, relatable song. People are already loving it. But
Mm.
imagine that you put a choir behind it and
Mm-hmm.
they sing that uh, on God part and everything like that. I think it will be massive. So I
Mm.
think a frequent visit to Jamaica and a video with the Masa Musa song, and then maybe a remix with the On God song with Vibes Cartel. I think that would take Shatta's career to like a different level, Brasame.
Now, what was so remarkable about Shatta's performance for you as a believer of the Empire? What was so remarkable for you that you would always would want to stamp your authority and say, yes, this is what did it?
Um, I was fortunate to be able to purchase the stream when it was happening, so I watched the whole entire
Oh,
concert.
okay. Okay.
And so Shatta gave us a breath of fresh air from everybody else. And
Mm-hmm.
that is the comment that everybody is saying is that
Mm.
the traditional dance hall concerts, right? The way
Mm-hmm.
they are when they come is really rah, 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 rah. Everybody
Mm.
shouting,
Mm.
jumping.
Mm.
And
Mm.
they also perform their songs for only about 10 seconds and then they start talking. And then the
Yeah.
DJ
Yeah.
do pull out but when Shatta came, Shatta was the only one that maybe performed for maybe 20 seconds of each of his songs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
the way he was composed, how calm he was very easy to understand. You can hear the
Mm.
melodies of his music.
Mm.
It was like a breath of fresh air. It was different from what everybody else was doing, and that's
I
what
agree.
everybody fell in love with, and that's why he stole the show that
Mm.
night.
Mm.
Now, among your friends, among your colleagues in the US of A, are they talking about the Vibes Cartel concert beyond even Shatta Wale? Are they discussing it? Was the concert discussed in US, especially in the media, where we know hip hop is really wild and the music culture is wild? Were they discussing the Vibes Cartel concert, or did they discuss it?
They discussed it on our local radio stations over here, 95.5,
Mm-hmm.
93.9, which is our two most popular ones. They were talking about the Vibes Cartel concert and everything like that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
let me tell you a funny story. I went to because of the weather, I got sick, so I went to the urgent care, and I was
Okay.
sitting there, and there was a young lady that was also in there, and she was making a phone call, and I could
Mm-hmm.
tell that she was Jamaican because she was speaking patois, right?
Okay.
And so after she finished making a phone call, I said, "Are you Jamaican?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm Jamaican." And then I said, "Did you watch the Vibes Cartel show?" He was like, "Yeah, the Freedom Street concert, man. That was crazy." I
Mm-hmm.
said, "Tina Mikayo, me say, one of my artists was there. He performed." She said, "That's any artist." I said,
Ah,
"Oh
and
man,
then
this is
pa pa
mad."
pa pa pa.
And then she was like, Shatta Wale? Oh my God. Everybody was talking about Shatta Wale. Everybody says, man, look at the way he brought the private jet, the way he was
Mm,
dressed, all the
mm, mm,
jewelries.
mm.
It's like they studied him from the beginning to the end. All
Wow.
those all those settings that we were
Mm.
doing.
Proper settings.
Proper settings with a purpose. So
Uh-huh.
it did title settings in there. More be your warrior, and I say more be feel offended. It's
Never.
actually an honor. Say,
Never.
yeah, yes, settings. And then your
Mm,
settings are
mm,
fascinating. And you know,
mm.
everybody's been talking about the concert, Brasame. Everybody.
Wow.
And Billboard just posted something. I don't know. I know you probably have seen it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Vance
yeah, yeah,
Cartel
yeah.
was interviewed on Billboard, and
Yeah,
there's a
yeah, yeah,
name
yeah,
that they
yeah.
mentioned. What's the
Mm,
first name
mm.
on there? Shatta Wale.
I see. What's your commentary on that? The Vibes Cartel mention of Shatta Wale in the Billboard interview. What do you say about that?
Me, Brasame, I mean, after this concert, every day there's something new.
Mm-hmm.
Every day there's something new that is continues to elevate and broaden the Shatta brand and expose them to different people that maybe on a normal day we wouldn't have gotten that chance to. And this is
Mm,
free promo. All he did was
mm.
go perform 3 songs and and had maybe a space of about 4 minutes. And in
Yeah.
the 4 minutes, he made a great impression on the world.
Mm,
That is what
mm,
an impactful performance is.
mm,
So
I
yeah,
agree.
I know
I
there's more. I
agree.
know there's more coming.
I know, I know. Now, you sent me a link to, I think, a video by Saliman and her people on her show. And you were disturbed with commentaries like, to them, Shatta's show did not have any impact. I remember telling you to ignore them. But I know as a fan, you were worried. Reason you sent it to me. I want to know that when you guys there, when you see such commentaries from this side, how do you guys take it?
Ignorance. That's exactly how I will label them. They're ignorant.
Mm,
And see, this is the thing. We have people on our radio stations and our TV channels that are supposed to educate, entertain, and inform. And when
mm-hmm,
you have people sitting on these networks and they're being biased and you're speaking out of emotions without any fact checking, without any research,
mm-hmm,
that's the type of information that they put out there. They
mm.
put out false narratives and false information. These people did not do one research. But guess what? You don't even need to do research to see the impact that Shatta's performance has had. It is all
Okay.
over the place.
Mm,
Check his
mm.
YouTube views on God. Check his
Yeah.
subscribers. Go to his
Mm.
different DSPs. All the numbers have gone up. And now other songs of Shatta Wallace is trending. The gospel
True.
songs. All the
True.
numbers are going up. You understand
True.
what I'm saying? And then you have Jamaicans making comments like, yo, this guy is not liked in his own country. Let's run the number up. Let's show him love.
Mm, mm,
They're hosting TikTok meetings and saying that, yo, we respect Shatta Wale now because he showed our boss respect. But in his
mm,
own country, we have ignorant personalities who do not do any fact checking, spewing a bunch of nonsense to
mm,
the media and
mm,
to the public. And those
mm,
who have bad intentions or ill will towards Shatta Wale will absolutely believe it without them checking themselves. So
mm,
it is very
mm,
sad that we just allow anybody because of the numbers or because of the eyeballs and everything to the different stations. We just put anybody there just so they can say anything and get the people to come and watch their show. It's so sad.
mm,
Bruss, I mean,
mm,
and let me tell you, shout outs to you. Bruss, I
mm-hmm,
mean, shout outs to you. I give you all the
mm,
respect because what you and your pundits have done, you guys speak from facts. I mean, Roland always have facts.
mm,
Jamal always have facts. And the
mm,
way
mm.
you guys speak on fact and you talk about other artists. You're not biased.
Exactly.
You are Shatta Wale's manager.
Mm-hmm,
To me, if to me, you shouldn't even be speaking about anybody else. But because
mm-hmm,
you were a journalist first, you
mm-hmm,
speak about everybody else in a positive way.
mm,
And that's
mm.
how it should be. We should be neutral. We should be objective. We shouldn't be
Fact,
speaking with emotions
fact,
as journalists.
fact.
Fact, fact, Fact. And this is really disturbing if you come to our area. As a matter of fact, personally, reason I'm always careful when I'm talking about other artists is I don't want someone to also speak about my artist like that. So I don't want someone to use me as a yardstick that you the other day you said this about that, you said this about that. So I'm always careful so that when you don't do it well, I can even come and fight you because I want to use myself as an example. But unfortunately, this is what has been happening, and it is really a sad one. It is really a sad one. But
I saw an interview you did. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my shots, wanna subscribe him. If you na click bell no do, na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person ever share. If you na drop a comment was Wale Music TV. Yes, Shatta Wale ni TV. I yebo mo Shatta Wale ni news. Na update. Everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once back on the more platform me do. Into bomb more than subscribe, next share. No brother, and I was still who edumede di Wale Music TV. Video be able post on ha de be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting dia blend beti good news. Blend never share, never subscribe. No brother, and I was still who edumede di the more platform me do. Video be able post on ha de be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say ejiwon di there Shatta Wale fan quoting dia blend beti good news ba Shatta Wale. Ne bomodana na share na wo brother na wo sister ohun edwumede di Wale Music TV. Thank you.